How does virtual reality make a different world? Let's start with the point. As you learned from geometry, it does not have a size nor a dimension, but it is imagined to have coordinates in the system. We define it as zero dimension, and our consciousness also exists in the zero dimension. The second point can be used to mark another location. However, there is a limited size between the points. To create a one-dimensional space, we just need to connect any 2 points, and this line is formed by all the dots between these 2 points. Single line plane is the typical one-dimensional form of life because it could just grow in one direction. The object in one-dimensional space has length but no width and depth. If we do not keep the one-dimensional line, but drawing the second line across the first line, then we will get the 2 dimensions. The objects in 2-dimensional space have length and width but no depth. In order to help to imagine higher dimensional space, we demonstrate the 2-dimensional objects by creating the second straight line, which means to create a branch of the first line. Ends are the typical line formed in 2-dimensional space, since they only know left, right, front, and end. We assume there are ends on the ground. And if you lift one end off the ground up to the L, the rest of ends will think that it is gone. When we put the end back, the rest ends will ask, "Wow, where have you been?" It is because that we put the end into the 3-dimensional space. The fundamental concept in physics, 3-dimension is made of x, y, and z coordinates. 3-dimensional space is made of unlimited 2-dimensional space. Human is the typical life form in 3-dimensional space. Our world is the 3-dimensional space. We assume there is a world of virtual reality running advanced AI system, and it obeys physical rules. Where human beings can connect the sense of smelling, vision, hearing, touch, taste, and brain wave to it. Hence, real world is connected with the virtual reality world, moving from one virtual reality world to another virtual reality world creates 4-dimensional space. The 5-dimensional space is made of unlimited 4-dimensional space. Move from the real world to virtual reality A and then to virtual reality B creates a 4-dimensional space. Move from virtual reality A1 to virtual reality B1 and then move from virtual reality B1 to virtual reality C1 creates another 4-dimensional space. If we can enter virtual reality A1 from the virtual reality A and then move to A2 and C1, we create the 5-dimensional space. We assume 6-dimensional space from 3-dimensional space, and the 5-dimensional space is like the 2-dimensional space. The 6-dimensional space is made of unlimited 5-dimensional space. Besides the real world, The typical life form of the virtual reality in five-dimensional space is running on advanced AI system. Each five-dimensional space is running independently compared to the real world, and the five-dimensional space is run by a supercomputer. In the real world, you are a white-collar employee, but in the five-dimensional space A, you are a chef, and in another five-dimensional space, you might be a Taoist priest. The us in the six-dimensional space can connect our consciousness to the body of the chef in five-dimensional space A, and also to the body of the Taoist priest in the five-dimensional space B. However, we are only able to watch their life as an observer, and we cannot control them to do anything, otherwise there will be a butterfly effect. The seven-dimensional space has one more dimension than the six-dimensional space, which is the dimension of change. The shelf in the five-dimensional space locates at A at the time of A, and according to the rules of supercomputer system, the shelf will arrive at B at the time of C. However, the person in real world is connected to the body of shelf at the time B, and controls him not to go to B but to C. There will be a huge butterfly effect, hence the computer will generate two files of data. By connecting our character from the real world to any copy characters in the five-dimensional virtual reality space, we are able to control its behavior. If the controlled behavior is different from the original calculation of the computer will copy the current six-dimensional space and generate another new six-dimensional space. The copied six-dimensional space keeps the normal function of the computer. The new six-dimensional space continues to operate based on the new behavior, but the controlled behavior may turn the shelf to a beggar. Besides beggar, the person in the real world may control him and turn him to become the richest man. The supercomputer needs to conduct real-time monitoring of all of this kind of operation, and to generate new six-dimensional space continuously. The seven-dimensional space is made of huge amounts of this kind of six-dimensional space. The eight-dimensional space has one more time dimension compared to the seven-dimensional space. The person in real world could be connected to the past of virtual reality event, and thus to correct the behaviors have happened. The shelf in virtual reality finds that it is wrong to be at B at the time of C, and thus he returns to the time A instantly and sets the destination to C. Therefore, the person in the real world can turn the shelf to the richest instead of the beggar by controlling his behaviors continuously and returning to the past constantly. The advanced AI in the nine-dimensional space had the same ability as the person in the real world, and he could connect his AI to another advanced AI in another space and to control his behaviors. Virtual reality has the power technology, and a new form of life is created by a new form of society. I'm Nicky, the member of Geek. Our CES exhibition number is 62021 in Las Vegas from January 4 to 11, 2016. Welcome to communicate with us. We want more people to help us to make different virtual reality worlds. Thank you.